Imagine a world so astonishing that it seems to have been taken straight from the pages of a fiction book. What if I told you that such places exist, scattered across the planet, waiting to challenge everything you think you know about nature? These are landscapes that break the rules of the ordinary, from black sand beaches in Iceland to striped mountains resembling giant beehives in Australia. These locations are so unbelievable that seeing them might make you doubt whether you are still on Earth. But here's the curiosity. Why were we never taught about them in school? Perhaps because these wonders challenge our very notion of reality. Abraham Lake, Canada. This man-made lake hides an intriguing phenomenon: frozen methane bubbles trapped beneath its crystalline ice. Despite its surreal beauty, it is a geographical accident created by the construction of a dam in 1972. When winter arrives, its blue waters form hypnotic patterns that seem straight out of a fairy tale. Photographing it has become almost a sport among adventurers and nature enthusiasts. Can you imagine capturing something so unique? In summer, the lake is equally enchanting, reflecting the surrounding mountains like a natural mirror. Interestingly, the name Abraham comes from Silas Abraham, a merchant who lived in the region during the 19th century. The methane bubbles are produced by the decomposition of organic matter at the bottom of the lake, a silent masterpiece of nature. Walking on the ice of Abraham Lake is a surreal experience, but it requires caution. No one wants an icy plunge. It's not just a tourist attraction, it also represents the interaction between humans and nature, creating something both unexpected and beautiful. If Abraham Lake can reveal what lies beneath the surface in such a spectacular way, imagine what the next place on our list might hold. Lençóis Maranhenses, Brazil. This magical place is a desert, yet with crystal-clear lagoons that appear like oases after the rains, a sight so surreal that few believe it until they see it. The undulating dunes stretch for miles, creating patterns that look like they were hand-drawn. The best time to visit is between June and September, when the lagoons are full and perfect for a refreshing swim. Interestingly, the white sand reflects the sun, making the heat more bearable, but don't forget your sunscreen. Some lagoons have unique names like Lagoa Azul, Blue Lagoon, and Lagoa Bonita, Beautiful Lagoon, each with its own charm and colors. At night, the sky over Lençóis Maranhenses becomes a spectacle, with stars shining in absolute silence. Despite appearing as a desert, this is a unique ecosystem, with fish that survive buried in the sand until the rains come. The constant wind over the dunes acts as a natural soundtrack, an experience no video can fully capture. Local communities live within the park, such as the villagers of Ottens, offering a genuine connection to the region's culture. If Lençóis Maranhenses shows how water and sand can coexist in such a unique way, imagine what Iceland's glaciers might reveal. Lake Jökulsárlón, Iceland. This glacial lake is like a natural art gallery, where blue icebergs float in a breathtaking setting. It is fed directly by the melting of Europe's largest glacier, Vatnajökull, creating a constantly evolving spectacle. The lake's water is so clear you can see submerged icebergs, resembling crystal sculptures. Interestingly, this is one of Iceland's lowest points, adding to the contrast with the towering mountains in the background. It's a Hollywood favorite, featured in films like Tomb Raider and Batman Begins. Seals swimming peacefully among the icebergs are a highlight. They seem unfazed by the tourists' awe. In winter, the northern lights dance over the lake, creating an otherworldly scene. The sound of icebergs cracking is a powerful reminder that the planet is alive and ever-changing. You can even take boat tours between the ice blocks, feeling like you're part of an epic nature documentary. If Jökulsárlón is a world of moving ice, wait until you learn about the colorful and mysterious lakes of Mount Kelimutu in Indonesia. Mount Kelimutu, Indonesia. This volcano is famous for its 3 lakes that periodically change color, ranging from turquoise blue to deep red, a true natural mystery. It is believed that each lake represents souls, one for the young, another for the elderly, and the third for those who committed bad deeds, according to local legends. The color changes are caused by chemical interactions between minerals and volcanic gases, like a natural laboratory. Climbing to the summit to witness the sunrise is an almost spiritual experience, with mist rising and the sky slowly lighting up. Locals believe the lakes are inhabited by ancestral spirits, adding an air of mysticism to the site. Despite being in a tropical region, the air at the summit is cool, offering a refreshing contrast to the surrounding heat. This is one of Indonesia's most photogenic spots, attracting photographers from around the world in search of the perfect shot. Access to the volcano is via gentle trails, ideal for those seeking adventure without extreme skills. Panoramic views from the top reveal a balance of lush vegetation and arid landscapes, a spectacle that defies expectations. Mount Fitzroy, Argentina. This imposing peak is so challenging that only the most experienced climbers dare to face it. Its dramatic lines inspired the logo of a well-known outdoor clothing brand, yes, the one famous for the Fitzroy in its design. Sunrise at Fitzroy is breathtaking, with shades of orange and pink, painting the mountains like a living masterpiece. Interestingly, it is also called Cerro Chaltén, which in the indigenous Tehuelche language means smoking mountain due to the clouds that frequently surround it. Located in Patagonia, it neighbors Los Glaciares National Park, a paradise for those who love nature in its purest form. It's a place where connection with nature takes on a deeper meaning, far from civilization and chaos. Fitzroy is considered more technically challenging to climb than Everest, making it a true test for fearless adventurers. For the less daring, nearby trails offer equally impressive panoramic views. No ropes required. In summer, the surrounding vegetation blooms, creating a striking contrast with the gray granite of the peak. If the clouds shrouding Fitzroy are already mysterious, just wait until you discover what happens on the dunes of Lensois Maranhenses. Reynisfjara, Black Sand Beach, Iceland. This beach feels straight out of a fantasy film, with its black volcanic sand dramatically contrasting against the white Atlantic waves. The basalt columns on the beach form geometric patterns, resembling a work of art sculpted by nature. According to legend, the rock formations in the sea were trolls petrified by sunlight while attempting to drag a ship ashore. The waves here are extremely treacherous, known as sneaker waves, which appear suddenly and have surprised many unsuspecting visitors. It's no wonder the beach has served as a backdrop for various film productions, including hit series like Game of Thrones. The absence of vegetation gives the place a post-apocalyptic feel, especially on cloudy or rainy days. The sound of the wind combined with crashing waves creates a unique, almost meditative atmosphere, perfect for those seeking inspiration. It's one of the best places in the world to witness nature's raw power, especially during ocean storms. Despite its barren appearance, the surrounding area is home to seabirds, including charming puffins. After experiencing the relentless power of Reynisfjara, it's time to explore the majestic heights of Wulingyuan in China. Wulingyuan, China. This site boasts over 3,000 sandstone pillars, rising like giant towers, some exceeding 200 meters in height. Stairs and elevators carved into the rocks provide access to breathtaking views, even for those who aren't fans of climbing. The morning mist lends the area a mysterious aura, as if you've stepped into another world. The site is an adventurer's paradise, with trails winding through gorges, caves, and clear rivers. The nearby Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge dares even the bravest with its dizzying height and transparent floor. Wulingyuan is also home to rich biodiversity, with rare plant and animal species hidden in its deep valleys. They inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains from the movie Avatar, and in person, they are even more awe-inspiring than on screen. During winter, the towers are dusted with snow, creating a stunning landscape reminiscent of a classic Chinese painting. Artists and poets have explored the region for centuries, drawn by its untouched beauty. If Wulingyuan's towering heights captivated you, prepare for the breathtaking isolation of the Faroe Islands in Denmark. Faroe Islands, Denmark. This remote archipelago is one of Europe's best-kept secrets, with landscapes that feel plucked from a Nordic tale. Its steep cliffs are home to thousands of seabirds, including the adorable puffins. The region's iconic grass-roofed houses add a unique charm, reflecting the harmonious relationship between the inhabitants and nature. Mulafosser Waterfall is one of the island's most iconic landmarks, cascading directly into the ocean like a bridal veil. Despite their isolation, the islands boast a vibrant cultural scene, with music festivals and a cuisine centered on fresh seafood. The sunlight here is magical, creating a play of colors that makes every sunset feel like a masterpiece. Winding roads through the mountains turn every journey into a visual adventure. It's hard not to stop and admire the views at every turn. Though the weather is unpredictable, offering all 4 seasons in a single day, the locals are known for their warm hospitality. The connection to Norse mythology is strong, with tales of trolls and giants still part of local folklore. After exploring the rustic charm of the Faroe Islands, the wild and unique nature of Madagascar's Tsingy de Bemaraha is the next step in this journey.